Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another brand spanking new episode of the Bacchanal Podcast, a fusion of hip-hop, video games, comics, movies, and nerd culture all rolled up into one spectacular show. Join me, K to the C, and Akil each week as we discuss nerd culture while adding our Trinidadian spin on it. And that's Canadian too. It's Blerd news like you never heard before. Cuz, what's good? What's happening?
I like how you're moving close and back. It reminded me of that woo-ha video with Busta Around the
I had to change up the setup. I was on that big chair before. I was like, you know what? Let me just, step up the game, step up the pot a bit. So now I can stand up and feel that energy. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. I feel you.
So we're going to be talking about some stuff today. August, that whole Jada Pinketts situation. We're going to touch on that a little bit. We're going to talk about, we're going to review Hamilton. We're going to talk, what else are we talking about? I just had the list, but.
T.I. versus 50.
Oh, yes, T.I. versus 50 that just happened today. We're going to give our 2 cents on that. But first, let's, do you want to share that Kevin Hart's new trailer that just dropped? Do you want to put our 2 cents on that?
Do you want to watch that bullshit?
We can watch it again live on the pod.
It was like killing my computer while I was watching it.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't feel to, it's all
good. Well, Kevin Hart it's a series on Quibi. So that makes me I'm not even going to watch it. I don't have Quibi.
Okay, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it.
All right, so he has a series called Die Hard, where it's basically like a sensationalized version of Kevin Hart trying to be an action star. It's going to be 10 episodes. It starts July 20th. It's going to end on the weekend of July 29th.
Smart strategy by them. It looks like it's like movie level. When I saw the little pieces of the trailer, it looked like it was damn near movie quality.
Yeah, it starred Kevin Hart. It has Natalia Emanuel from Game of Thrones.
And, yeah, I saw her badass. I saw that.
Nah, you saw John Travolta.
John Travolta's in there too?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah, John Travolta's like his like action star coach, which is kind of lame. I'm like, you couldn't get Bruce Willis or somebody else who's actually like an action star. I don't think of action star with John Travolta besides Face Off.
I see John Travolta as dancing, like doing disco dances and all that. I don't really see him as a real combat fighter. It looks like he's doing his stand-up bit that he's been doing over and over again for the past 7-8 years. He's just
I'm short. I want to be an action star. No one
yeah, exactly. I'm short, but take me seriously, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It looks cool. It's a good idea. That app really dropped the ball for this when this whole COVID thing happened. You'd think it'd be doing great, but I don't hear nobody talking about having that app. So.
Nobody's paying for that shit.
Yeah. So good luck to him with that.
You should put it on YouTube Red or something like that.
Yeah. Maybe Instagram TV or something. Try to deal with Instagram.
Somebody's on Instagram TV called the Bacchanal Podcast because I've been posting on there, baby.
Exactly.
I figured that shit out a couple of days ago.
Nice. Yeah, so let's talk about this August Jada Pinkett.
First of all, let's talk about what I did this week. I was on the Illegal Opinions podcast.
Yes, let's talk about that.
Holding it down.
Let's talk about this. Clearly, they don't listen to too many episodes, but spoiler alert, they said I spoil stuff.
I spoil shit all the time.
That's what I was saying. I was like, when's Akil gonna say he's the one who's the one spoiling everything?
I said that. I said I spoil shit for myself.
I was listening.
They're like, nah, nigga.
That motherfucking Casey gotta come on the hot seat out of this pod. We want that motherfucker's head. That Canadian motherfucker. But yeah, no, that was great. That was a great pod, man. The dialogue was great on that thing. I don't want to say too much about it, but I enjoyed it a lot. Those guys are funny as hell. 2 comedians out of Washington, D.C., it sounds like.
No.
Where are they from? From the slums of D.C.?
No.
They're not Maryland slums?
No. I think Marcus is in Alabama and Sam is in California, but he was originally in the VA in Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It sounds good.
Two military vets.
Nice. I like the topics you guys touched on. That was really good stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about Powers of X and House of X, but I forgot. It was one of those things in the moment. And Marcus, man, pulled a fast one on us. He was like, because they wanted us to talk about like what movie made us cry. And he's like, y'all go first. So me and Sam went first, and then he changes the topic to some other shit.
I heard that.
And never said what made him cry. I was like, this is.
He's like, you pussy ass niggas, man. And then he just. I was like, wait. He didn't answer the question.
Didn't answer.
So do they do a video form like us too?
Yeah, the video should be out on Tuesday, which if you're watching this episode now, it'll be out already. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So definitely check them out. Check us out on YouTube. YouTube followers, what's good? Our Spotify listeners, what's good? We're on everything. We're on SoundCloud. Just search the back.
I'm trying to get sponsorship, man. I'm trying to get Blue Chew. I'm trying to get all that shit.
Trying to get that for free now, huh? No more gas stations?
Yeah, no more gas station pills for me.
Yeah, you trying to be official with
it. Tired of these damn headaches. Trying to get that free.
Is that what that shit does?
Yeah, gas station pills will have you messed up, man. Yeah, have you stroking with a headache. You'll be like this.
I'm not messing with none of that. I don't want to break nothing. You know, you put too much gas or you put cheap gas and put diesel in the engine, your gas. I feel you. Yeah, you mess it up. I'm not trying to play around with that.
That's why I won't have a vasectomy, man. I'm afraid that they might like mess something up down there. They're like, oh, we didn't cut a nerve ending.
Yeah, they're gonna be bad news. You're not gonna have no more hard-ons.
So, no kids, no hard.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You're like, but Black Lives Matter. No more kids in your nut. Oh man, so yeah, you can mess with us on we're on the YouTubes and everything. We got our email too. I'm gonna read that off because we got to be doing that more often.
Yeah, the Bacchanal
Squad at gmail.com. If you want to chop it up, talk business, be a guest on the show, y'all welcome. Let's do it. Let's make some work.
And if you want to be a guest, at least watch an episode or two, because like people are like, yo, I want to be on your podcast, but let's review Endgame. I'm like, we did that. All right, word, that's cool. All right, let's do the Five Bloods. Okay, we did that already. All right, word, that's what's up. All right, Hamilton. It's like, come on, man. Like, have you ever seen the episode? Nah, but y'all niggas is funny on Instagram.
Well, you're all welcome. It's the BACCHANALSQUAD So get at us on that. We're on Instagram and Twitter also at _Bacchanal. And Facebook. We're killing Facebook. Akil is doing a terrific job on Facebook, growing that page up. We're working hard. This is just us two doing it. So we're working hard. So mess with us on Facebook. Join the conversation. It's the Bacchanal Podcast fan page. So mess with us on all that, man. We're doing this thing. We're working. All right. August snitching Alsina, man. How you feel?
So much. I feel so much right now because I'm just like, this brother was losing his eyesight, and then like his sister died, and he had to take in his nieces and nephews, and you providing for your family. You're losing your eyesight, and you're dicking down jadapinkettsmith. And you just felt the urge to tell everybody that, like, and we knew.
Yeah.
We all knew, like, you didn't have to say.
Mm-hmm. Snitching ass.
He's
a snitch, man.
I seen you snitching. That's what his name is.
He has one eye, and he had one eye open in two mouths, basically, man. Because, man, what the hell?
Fetty Wap got one eye. He ain't snitching on nothing. And he wrote Trap
nothing to nobody.
With one eye.
Yeah, man. August, what are you doing? Enjoy it. Man,
he could have been clapping them cheeks on Independence Day while watching Independence Day, like getting jiggy with it playing in the background. But he ruined his July 4th plans by snitching. What I think Jada cut him off.
Oh, definitely. That's exactly what happened.
I think he gave her the lazy doodle one day, and she's like, you know how she's all spiritual. She's like, brother, I hope you heal your body, mind, and soul. But this down there, this ain't going in no more.
You're losing your will. You're starting to feel like Will. Replaced. She's got our new young R&B boy probably that we don't even know about yet. Did I tell you
I got cuck shamed because I was bad talking cucks?
Oh Lord, why? What happened?
Let me pull it up because I want to pull up the actual dialogue that happened.
Now people are showing memes of like Queen Latifah seeing them like in a party together or something. You could see Queen Latifah's face in the picture, like she knows what's going on. Then it shows the picture with Drake. Did you see the picture with Drake?
Yeah, everybody you see him.
Yeah, but you know Drake's last album, Scorpion, how he has a song called Jaded. You know who he's talking about now in that song, right? He's talking about being Alsina and Jada. I'm telling you, that's what that song's about. Listen to that song again. Jaded.
Yep. All right, I'll listen to it again. Now, because the whole thing, like, people were making jokes like, oh, Will Smith's a cuck. He probably has like video set up in their room, and he probably be watching that shit and beating off to it later.
Oh Lord!
And then here's what the comments are. They're like, "That's not cuck, man. That's a kink." Okay, y'all using the word cuckold wrong. Those of us in the lifestyle are looking right now with disappointment. So the cucks are looking at me in shame right now.
Wait, isn't that how they're always looking at things though?
The cucks are looking at me right now. Look at these vanilla ass folks talking like they know what's really up with the cuck life. And I said, damn, bro, I didn't know you were out here cucking. He's like, I'm not a cuckold, cuz that's not my thing. But I don't deprive the pleasure of watching my partner engage with another one. See, I ain't with that. I can't be watching my girl get her cheeks clapped.
No,
and I'm a cheerleader like, that's my baby, that's my clap. As each cheek claps, my hands clap. I'm like, that's my baby.
Oh, they're going fast.
Yep, there you go.
And he's been working out.
All right.
He's got good stamina. You on track?
It's probably, and when you do stuff like that, you know the guy. You're like, show her the big vein you got right there, Chad. Show her the big vein.
Nah, that cuck shit is gross, man. I don't know. No judgment, but no.
Yeah, they're like, I'm gonna kiss her mouth after.
Get the cutlass. Fuck that.
So yeah, if you're into watching your chick get banged, man, like
that's not your chick. Yeah, come on the show. I got questions.
she belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets. Streets don't want that. Oh man,
she done got had. That's what we used to say back in my day.
Exactly.
She got no, but some people are into that. That's a kink that some people are. And by
everybody's adults. They all have, but it's their business. It's not his place to go tell her business. That's
exactly,
whack, man.
Clearly, Will don't care. Because all right, Casey, me and you, we know what's up. He did Suicide Squad. And you know he probably smashed Margot. That's why he did that Raggedy Focus movie, because he's like, I'm gonna go focus on that ass and take her out. Because just like what Adam Sandler does when he goes and takes like vacations, that's what Will did. He's like, look, I'm trying to take a vacation, allegedly, and film this movie with my co-star Margot Robbie, who I just did a film with, and we just, because they were on that press tour giggling and shit all the time. He was clapping them cheeks. And he wanted to clap them cheeks some more and get paid to do it. So he did that raggedy movie Focus.
How many raggedy ass movies has this guy been doing just because he wants to tour the world? Pimping all over the world.
Gemini Man.
He ain't doing these shit movies for no reason. Living that rock star lifestyle, city to
He's like,
city,
could we
town
film
to town,
this
man.
in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Could we film this in Trinidad?
I put my heart, my soul into this thing. And we all know the code into this ting.
Yeah, he put it in that ting, all right.
Yeah. You don't even watch these shit movies he's been putting out for the past 7 years.
Because I was like, he did Focus just so he could clap Margot Robbie's cheeks. One last, because she got married like right after. He's like, let me give you Big Willie style one last time as a pardoning gift.
He calls himself Big Willie style. You think he gives a fuck? He said, Jada, I will see you in 10 years. I got things to do.
Because they said it's not marriage no more. They kept calling it a partnership.
Oh yeah, he figured that one out.
Hell yeah.
I'm telling you, he's busy. He's busy, baby. He's real busy. This is Will, man. Will's.
And then I remember he had Eva Mendes in his music video, and then she showed up in the movie with him. I was like, Will, sloppy with it now, boss. I know what you're doing.
And how is he always doing movies with these badass things? Come on, bro.
Will knew what he been doing that.
Come on, bro. Real knows what it is. Real, we know what it is. But the world is like, Will, you a dummy, man. What the hell's going on? Will said, Jada, I will see you in 10 years. I need 10 to 20. I will see you later.
And I remember there was talk that
Black people don't get divorced.
I remember there was talk that like Jada was with Mark Anthony at one time. I was like, shit. I was like, that's a step down from Will. I was like, Mark Anthony looked like a damn vampire. So Will out here banging out models, and she out here with Mark Vampire Anthony.
Having undercover struggle relationships.
You can't get jiggy with that shit right there, Casey.
Exactly.
You can't get jiggy with that.
She's having undercover struggle relationships. Like, if you're going to risk it all like that, at least, like, make it a 10. She's running around here with these struggle artists. Like, August ain't no fucking superstar Chris Brown or
No.
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, he's not. He has some good songs, but he's not a A-list celebrity.
Hey, but he got that blind dick like Daredevil because that blood leave your eyes.
Yeah, he lost all senses and he just knows how to focus it all to one spot in his body.
Yeah, man. Because
maybe he's an A-list dick downer.
Yeah.
Maybe he's an A-list dick downer. Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
he got that pipe.
Yeah, he probably got that pipe. Yeah.
Got that Daredevil pipe. That baton.
I ain't knocking the hustle. I'm just mad that he snitched. He could have been part of the
He got to sell records. Man. He don't really have anything going on.
Isn't it coincidental that his album's come out? He wants to do this big interview and just get it all off his chest.
And the thing is, Angela Lee was trying to make excuses like, let's not just talk about this hot button topic. There's so much going on in this interview. I'm just like, I don't give a shit about that interview. The only thing I cared about is that hot button topic, and that's what made get you the clicks that you needed because nobody else gave a shit.
I looked at this thing for like 20 seconds on Instagram and I was like, how is he getting away with a serious interview like this with his hair looking like that?
You saw that with the Raggedy Ann hair?
Yeah. I was like, no one's bringing up this guy's hair. Like, that shit looks stupid.
I saw a meme. They're like, that's that scorn woman hair because they showed police and they showed
all these other women so much right now.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit. I was like, he got that scorn woman hair.
He's got that I hate you so much right now.
He
Jada
probably
hair.
Called Jada. He's like, I'm pregnant, bitch. You can't get rid of
it. Probably. Or I can't have kids because of you, bitch. What you doing to me?
It's gonna take some major news because I don't know. The world's so crazy right now with COVID-19 that something like this is popular right now, and some other shit will just trump this news. So it's gonna take some other news to trump this, or him completely losing his eyesight. I feel like even if he completely lost his eyesight, there'll still be people saying, you shouldn't have told on Jada, you'll snitch, and that people will still be heartless to this man.
Should have lost your damn voice box. You can't snitch. Yeah, be heartless. People are heartless online.
People are heartless online, man. They don't care because people
always want to correct
no
ramifications. Like that cuck who wanted to fucking correct you for that shit. Come on, man. Like, really? People think they're like editors in chief or something. Relax.
That's online, man. I didn't know I was offending a whole cuck community, so I apologize.
Man's just trying to get his jokes off.
I'm just trying to get my jokes off. There's always somebody. Perhaps if you were to research, you would know it's a kink.
And then if you're on the mark, some hater's gonna be like, I can't believe you didn't put proper sentencing in your sentence.
Oh yeah, maybe you forgot.
It doesn't look for anything. Like it was a paragraph, so you should have had the tab button before you.
How dare you?
Tried to make this statement. Yeah, exactly.
So my bad. I apologize on that. Oh yeah, T.I. versus
T.I. versus 50.
This is T.I.
You gonna go T.I.?
Yeah, I'm going with T.I.
I love T.I. I love my favorite artist from the South. The king of the South. He had a lot of great songs, but he ain't messing with 50, man. T.I. still has not beaten Tip. How's he trying to take on 50 Cent?
T.I. versus Tip was a good album.
It was alright. It was cool.
It was good
but
album.
He lost. Tip lost. That's who he wanted to be. And
50 Cent got one good classic album. Everything after that was mediocre. The Massacre was okay. Get Rich or Die Trying was a classic. And then the only thing else I can think of is the Power theme song.
This is not an album for album thing. That song bangs.
It's gonna be the catalog, and T.I. has a more diverse catalog than 50. Now, if 50 does bring in Dr. Dre and Eminem, it's a wrap for T.I.
T.I. wrote for Dr. Dre, so that's something good right there. And Puff and 50 also did the same. So that part is going to be very interesting if this battle does happen. But 50 just has so much songs. 50 could play the Game's first album because he wrote that album.
The game will jump on that live stream like, cut it out, fam.
Yeah, but 50 could just start dropping the Game's album. 50
Hey there, love it. That's all 50 right there.
Yeah, 50 could drop some G-Unit tracks. Like, come on, what are you talking about right now? 50 could drop so much mixtape classics.
But so could T.I., Rubber Band Man.
No, come on. I love T.I.
Let me bring up
but
T.I.
the Rubber Band Man is not messing with 50 Cent, man.
Let me bring
T.I. got hits though. T.I. It's a great battle that I want to see. T.I. could win if he orchestrates it properly.
20 songs.
20 songs. If he could pull
20
20 songs proper, he has a chance for sure. He could win.
You can have whatever you like. That's better than Candy Shop. You can have whatever you like.
You're hearing it, right?
You fancy,
I
huh?
love T.I.
You fancy,
but
huh?
His songs did not withstand time, man.
Yo, My Love with Justin Timberlake. Come on
50
now,
Cent could play that. 50 could play AO Technology.
That shit was whack.
So is that.
No, My Love was better than that. What about
My Love was cool. My Love was
Destiny's
good.
Child, I Need a Soldier.
That was good.
I came in there being the whole soldier. What? I'm
Let
a
me
flirt.
Okay, you
R. Kelly.
R.
Kelly, I'm a flirt.
50 songs.
Well, let's do this.
50
Blurred
got
lines.
false
Blurred
hits.
lines, Casey.
Stolen track.
Dead and gone.
I don't think he wants to
boy,
play Blurred lines and
dead.
bring up the bad memories of Blurred lines, man. He doesn't want to bring 21 questions. Many men. Let me see. I'm just going out.
What you know about?
That's a hit. He got that one. He got that round for sure. He definitely got You Don't Know Me. He got that round right there. But
Bring him out.
Bring him out. He got that.
Woo!
But it depends on what 50 plays. If 50
He gonna
plays
play
like
What
the
Up Gangsta.
intro, yeah, What Up Gangster. He could play Window Shopper. He could play Hustler's Ambition.
Swagger
Gangsta.
like us. Swagger like us.
That song didn't really live. It didn't age well, man.
Come
Go
on,
listen back to
man.
that. It was cool,
on,
but it
man.
didn't age as well. It didn't age. Rider Music. That's a B track. That's fucking fire from 50. 50 has
You don't
B
know
tracks
me.
that are
You
fire.
don't. That shit was
That's
hot.
what I'm saying.
That
That's
was hot
classic.
this time.
That's classic. That's a classic one. But all 50 has to do is play like fucking This Is 50. And it's like, oh shit. 50 has B tracks that are like next level, that are platinum selling.
Motivation. What about
Go
motivation?
word for word. Classic track too. That
I'm
album's
just saying.
classic. It's gonna be beautiful.
I'm just
It's
throwing
gonna-
it out there. I think T.I.
Yeah.
I gotta rep this out this time.
You see the bias. The bias has come through. The bias has entered the stage.
So yes, I'm gonna give it to T.I. and you're gonna give it to 50.
I gotta go with 50. I love T.I. T.I. is one of my favorite artists, but 50's catalog is just too dangerous.
Fuck it, ain't. He got Get Rich or Die Trying.
That's what you think. Wait till you see them battle. I think the only reason why this isn't gonna happen is because 50 wants to get paid off this thing. That's the only reason why I don't see 50 doing it.
Casey's
Selfish
I'm not Casey. 50 is a TV producer now.
Yeah, but he could produce. He could do a battle.
Is anybody checking for a 50 album?
Is anybody checking for T.I.'s before that?
Yeah, man. If T.I. does the right
Lies.
song, let him do a song with Justin
I know
Bieber.
you're lying. You look to the side. You ain't
I'm looking at my notes, man. I was looking at the notes.
Yeah. I brought T.I. up a while ago. Wiz Khalifa. You're like, nobody wants to hear from these old ass niggas, man.
I don't want to hear about for no Wiz Khalifa. Hell no.
I love T.I. He's one of my favorite artists. People are gonna take this as if I don't like T.I. I think T.I. can win this, but I just think 50's catalog is just so heavy. It's so heavy. I Get Money. Like his catalog is heavy, man. And you know when Big Rich Style comes on, you're gonna be like, shit.
Nah, 50 gonna mess around.
T.I.
50 gonna mess around and play the Trey Songz version.
50 got the next one with Joe. The other track he has with Joe also.
Oh, from the G-Unit album.
He's got a couple, man. He's got more than 20 like actual like bangers. But
so does
T.I.'s up
T.I.
there. What I want to see next is Rick Ross versus The Game. Because that has been a talk about who's a better artist for a very long time.
Rick Ross will get that just off of production.
I gotta go with Rick Ross. Like The Game could rap and everything, but his style is too similar in every song. Like it's not diverse raps. Like he brings up artist names and his storytelling a lot, and it's great, but it's like just that. You know what I mean? Rick Ross makes different types of tracks and everything to me. But when the game's in the
change gears real quick though, I'm gonna hit you with something.
What's up?
I had to, because this is music related. We're talking about toxic artists, and I know people always talk about my boy Future for being toxic, but I hit them with a curveball. Donnell Jones was the king
most toxic theme
of being toxic back in the early 90s, early 2000s.
That was the theme song.
Donnell Jones will tell you the sweet of a
When a girl heard that, ad lib,
Donnell Jones will tell you raggedy and I want some new poom poom, but he'll break it to you softly and hit you with that sweet
I don't. Yeah. Oh man.
Because somebody was trying to go in on the Future. I was like, yo, Future does the same thing, and they're like, no, he doesn't. Like, yo, Future even came out with a song called Honest, and he's like, yo, I'm just being honest. I was like, he's a man who cheats, but he has integrity. He's telling you that he's being honest. He said, my piss is coming back dirty. I'm just honest.
If you listen to Future, you would realize he says things like he doesn't even like himself. He's trying to kill himself with drugs. The man's pouring out his heart on his albums, but all people hear is the toxic shit that he says. It's like, obviously he's not going to be good to a girl. He's not good to himself. You listen to this guy's album?
Yo, Donnell Jones got a song called Guilty Suspicions, and the first 2 minutes of the song is him saying, damn, she catching on to my shit. He's like, what am I tell her this time? Okay, I got something. And the whole song is, oh, you caught me cheating? Well, it's your fault for catching me cheating.
Oh,
and
Lord,
you need to, and you need to get over it. I'm like, Donnell Jones. That boy is a damn. He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT, the toxic, cheating ass man.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to put a picture of Donnell Jones on my wall. I should have had him on my wall at college. They'd be like,
yeah, man.
Donnell Jones on the wall.
And the thing is, he could still walk the streets because he who could like say what Donnell Jones looked like? He always had a pair of sunglasses and a fedora on. He was like that undercover
like Too
street
Short
guy. But no, not really. He didn't really. Nobody can really say. Yeah, you can't describe Donnell Jones.
He's black with a hat on.
You know that street sign that you see with like the street watcher with the hat and the fucking that was Donnell Jones. Like,
Donnell Jones is like the generic black character when you're playing 2K.
Yes, you cannot describe Donnell Jones.
You didn't add all the different attributes and change the face. It's like the preset black person that you have.
Yes,
that's Donnell Jones.
I don't even know if he was really bald or not.
He always
had a hat and glasses and a guitar. But if he didn't have the guitar, he could be walking around Walmart shopping, living his life. Nobody knows who the hell he is.
Yo, what if Donnell Jones was really Donnell Rollins the whole time? Because they look similar. They both black and wear hats. I ain't never seen them together in the picture.
Oh shit!
Theory.
Superman.
Ashy Larry is Donnell Jones. Sweet about
Nah, Ashy Larry's an ugly motherfucker, man. Nah.
Yo, let me play like 2 seconds of this song. This nigga spitting game.
Hit me.
Let me see if I can get the play.
Look, the fedora. Can you see his eyes in that picture?
No, all you see is fedora and sadness.
He's always gone. You can't describe that dude. Oh, here's the shit.
This nigga plotting his scheme. See, this nigga was spitting game to us. He's like, don't even try to hanging out with your boys along with her. I tried that. I'm gonna hit y'all some new ones. And this whole song is 2 minutes of excuses that you could use on your woman. Thank you, Donnell
Lord.
Jones.
Nah, I'm done with all that. But the worst was Joe. I don't know if you remember Joe back in the day, but the shit he used to say in his music, just hating on guys. He was that dude who would call your girl and try to talk to your girl and be like, yo, you know your dude ain't shit, right? I would take you out on a Friday night. Not
you want to rub on my
night.
Bald head?
No, Joe was the worst, man. He was that creep dude who tried to just jack your girl. Go listen to some Joe. You'll be like, holy shit,
to him,
this guy was a scheming ass dude.
These dudes
man.
in the 90s are monsters.
Man. Just manipulators. Joe, all of them manipulators.
Donnell Jones, though, man.
Yeah, Donnell Jones for sure.
I bet you Future probably had the picture of Donnell Jones in his locker.
Yep.
He'll look at that shit. He's like, yo, man, I'm trying to be like you, fam.
One day, I got you, bro. I got you.
I will make you proud, Donnell Jones. Sweet about the
Yeah. Let me switch gears real quick. I want to talk about these more video game allegations going on.
Oh, God, man. Keep your hand in your pants.
Evo, the biggest fighting game community with the tournaments that happen with millions of dollars thrown around, people battling in Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Dragon Ball Z, whatever, all those different fighting games. People running that shit are touching kids, man.
The fuck?
Touching 14-year-old, 15-year-old girls and boys and shit. Like, shit is dark.
So isn't Evo, that's the fighting thing that's what you said. There's like Smash Brothers as well?
Smash Brothers. Okay. Yeah, they'd be smashing brothers, man. Smashing Brothers for real, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
You like how I threw you the layup with that?
Yeah, man. I remember. Yeah. Thank you, bro. Could have stole that, yeah.
Nah, I threw you the layup with that one.
Like Precision to Wine t-shirts, but
yes.
I heard the pod, brother. I
know. And we're gonna make those shirts with crickets, and it's gonna say Bacchanal Podcast on it.
Yeah, man.
And promote ourselves with some shits.
Absolutely. But yeah, that shit's crazy, man. I can't believe how much is going on with this touchy thing, touching kids, taking advantage of people, abuse of power. This is like something that people have been talking about happening in Hollywood and shaking their fingers at.
Since the 70s and 80s, man.
Yeah, but this shit's happening like in everything. Like you really gotta be careful. Like I used to be like thinking like hockey coaches were like the ones doing this shit. This is everywhere. The hockey coaches are probably like, yo, you see where I got all this from? You know what I mean? Like this shit's crazy. So just watch out there, man. Watch out for these predators, man. The predators are really out there. So
if you have kids,
all I gotta say, I gotta just bring that up so people are aware, because I would have never thought it would be some video gaming community with a bunch of people playing video games, going hotel to hotel in tournaments and stuff, being taken advantage of.
It's always like the creepy dude that wants to like touch your shoulders. That's the one you look out for, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no shoulder touching going like. Well, I have kids, so I'm looking out. If I see some soldier touching, get punched in the nose.
Yeah, man. This world we're in right now. What else we got? What else we want to talk about?
Update on the statue situation. I think I talked about that here. They are getting sued now by the NAACP for denying black people the right to protest against the statue. Beautiful. That is in effect right now. So I'll update you guys on what happens. But they're getting sued and they're looking to relocate the statue. But bro, they had like dudes like rednecks on top of the courthouse. Like I don't know if they had sniper rifles, but they're just standing there like, I wish a nigger would.
Y'all gotta use that shit as a distraction. Y'all gotta use that as a distraction for something. And honestly, like voting day, make it like a plot. Like you guys are gonna go before we go vote. We're gonna go bust that statue up and put it all on Facebook.
That statue tall as hell. We need Groot.
But who gives a fuck? Don't even fuck with the statue. You know what I mean? But just go and do something that is really gonna make a change. That could, in the later future, just get the statue removed.
Or we lie that we're all gonna go bust up the statue during voting day, and they go protect the statue, and we just go to the voting booths and vote.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you say this, and then you go do that, and then every time you want to make a big move, and you need to move the pawns, just be like, oh yeah, okay, so put it on Instagram, make some ghetto ass flyers with Martin Luther King pulling the statue. You know what I mean? Get them real riled up, these ignorant ass niggas. You know what I mean?
We ain't gonna let no Martin Luther King touch our statue.
And then when they're all out there guarding them statues in the hot sun, that's when you just go do something
that's when you go slide into their wives.
Exactly. That's level one.
Because these dudes ain't taking care of their wives. They're like, I gotta go touch the statue and make sure it's good, honey.
Yeah, fuck that statue. That shit ain't really hurting us. We get it down, but we'll get it down. But days when I don't know, man. Fuck that statue.
So that's what's going on right now, man.
Yeah, use that as a distraction. That's all I'm saying.
I'll keep y'all posted. That is a
perfect pawn.
Statue.
Perfect distraction for the pawns, man. I'm telling you. You have a power move right there, and they don't even realize it. Use that shit,
man. You get all
control the pawns.
All the cops are gonna be gone guarding the damn statue. So if you're
if
you're trying to hit a lick, some Ocean's 11,
this is chess, not checkers, man. Make them Martin Luther King and Muhammad Ali boxing the statue off into the constellation. You know what I mean? They'll see that, they go stand in front of the statue.
Make up a bullshit date like, July 12th, we're gonna be there at the statue.
Yeah, be there, be square. We dancing and pulling down statues, eating watermelon. They're gonna be, oh my god, we can get there.
We're electric sliding and eating watermelon July 12th at the statue.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, oh shit, we gotta be there. So
not on my watch.
Yep. Let those dumbasses go all the way to that side of the city.
Yep, ain't no coon gathering going on here. Ain't no coon gathering.
Yep. Oh man, it's a beautiful power move you guys got right there.
Yeah, so I'll keep y'all posted on the statue and what happens.
Yeah, so sue them. Keep suing them. The audacity to think that you could say someone doesn't have the right to protest in a country that is built on freedom of speech. The audacity. So you know what I mean? Like
the caudacity of
the
these
caucasity
people.
Or some shit.
The caucasity of these people. Oh, yeah, and by the way, shout outs to Fantastic Frankie. She did a video on she compared Hank McCoy to Candace Owens.
Oh, genius.
Jesus.
Genius. That's actually pretty good. I like that.
And then she compared Batman to like the Black Lives Matter movement, that he would be against it and he'd be pro police.
Yeah.
Because he's he's buddy with the GCPD.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, she's right.
I watched The Dark Knight just the other night, like half of it, and I was like, holy shit, Batman's the fucking villain.
Exactly.
I was like, he's just kicking people's ass. Those guys were trying to help him. He bent up the poor guy's gun, and then he knocked him in the face with a piece of metal. Like the other
guys. Yeah, I thought one of them seemed mentally challenged. He's like, I just want to be like Batman. Yeah. Batman's like, fuck her.
Yeah. Batman had that metal shit, like the hooks coming out of it. He held it, like he could have just pushed the guy on the floor. He held him, pulled him in, and opened his arm to hit dude in the face.
He's not mentally challenged people.
Yo, kid just wanted to be like you.
He's like, I just want to be like Mike. Sit your ass down. Yeah. No, he said something. He's like,
I'm done that kid, man.
The kid was like, yo, I'm trying to be like. He's like, I don't wear hockey pads.
Yeah. He's like,
what?
And then you know what he did after? What Batman had the audacity to do after that? Put on fucking hockey pads.
That was a flex about classism right there. He's like, yo, I got money to stun on you. You don't have the money to wear my equipment. Wear your hockey pads. Yeah, stay in your lane. Stay in the slums. That was
doing everything.
Yeah.
He went and he put the hockey pad. He basically went and put on hockey pads. The shit was lighter.
Yeah.
He jacked the guy's idea.
Batman's all about classism and beating up the mentally challenged, man.
Imagine you save for weeks.
He ain't saving, bro.
Get you a shotgun.
He keeping the poor people in the slums.
That's what I'm saying. You save for weeks to buy you a shotgun from Walmart. You buy your Batman stuff. You have it all prepped and ready to go. Every 2 weeks, you're buying a piece to be just like your hero. You finally see your hero while you're trying to help the city.
Beats the shit out of you.
He breaks your gun and breaks your nose and then breaks your collarbone for nothing. And then while you're bleeding out the mouth, out the air holes you're bleeding, he says, I don't wear hockey pads.
And that's why villains are born. Because Batman beating people up and you're reinforcing classism. And no wonder you're going to look at this guy, you're like, clearly he's rich and he has the money and the funds to get this stuff. I'm mad. I'm going to get mines. And that's why people gravitate to the Joker.
Yeah. The Joker was on one on that movie, man. I was watching it. I was like, Joker ain't bad. He got to stop shooting and killing black. He got to stop killing black people like they ain't shit in that movie. But the dude with the pencil, why I got to be a black guy? And then
he had black people working for him, though.
Yeah, he did. But the cop who was like, hey, you guys can't park here. Joker didn't even say, okay, we'll move. He just pulled.
He put out the shotty, man.
I was like,
he's like, Joker's like, talk to God. That's what.
I was like, yo, I gotta have a conversation with Nolan, man.
Joker's like, you bring this, you need to talk to God. That's what Joker said. He didn't even get to
finish his sentence. He was like, hey, I don't think it's safe for you guys to park. Boom! I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Damn you, Gotham City. Damn you, Batman.
Man. So shout out to Fantastic Frankie, man. He got me thinking these critical thinking.
Yeah.
What's next? Are we gonna jump into? Is it Hamilton or what's next?
Yeah. What time we at? On the clock?
We're at 8:40. So let's jump into Hamilton.
Yeah.
Quick disclaimer, man. I fucking hate musicals.
I don't dislike them.
I dislike them. I like The Wiz, and I like Idlewild because it showed Paula Patton's titties.
You like The Wiz?
Yeah, I like The Wiz, man. Ease on down. The Wiz, Idlewild, and then I like Aladdin because it's about a nigga like finessing a rich girl.
I gotta see that. I still haven't seen that movie.
What, Aladdin?
No, Idlewild or whatever.
Boy, that's classic Paula Patton. Before she went crazy and dyed her hair blonde and got really skinny.
Is that what, Andre 3000?
Oh yeah.
Am I thinking of the right one? That's the one, right? Yeah, I gotta see that. I still haven't seen that movie.
The Titties is out.
Had one really good song on the soundtrack. I remember. With Sleepy Hollow, whatever the hell.
Sleepy Brown.
Sleepy Dog. Sleepy Brown. That's a battle rapper, I think.
With Ichabod Crane.
Yeah. Sleepy Brown. That was a good song, man. But yeah, I never seen that movie. That didn't get very good commercially anywhere. Or was it playing all over the States?
It was weird. It was like I think the time it was like based on was like 1960s and went to theaters and people were like, I ain't trying to see no Outkast in the 60s. I'm trying to see Outkast in the now.
That really hurt Andre's career, man, because he took so much focus into acting to do that Jimi Hendrix movie, and it took away from his music. You know what I mean? Like
he's a crazy person now. Like people just run into him at the airport playing the flute.
Yeah, or he'd just be in New York in Soho, just walking around doing art, like drawing. Just sitting down, drawing on the curb, like on the sidewalk, just drawing in front of the Bape store or something. It's like
he was dealing with mental illness and like a lot of pressure was on him to make like an album and all this shit because people were like, "Yo, Andre's in my top 5. I need an album from him." Blah blah blah. He's like, "Oh, fuck that! My ADD's acting up. I ain't got time for all that." So I
guess I can't really make jokes on ADD. Thanks, Akil.
My bad.
But he's on the sidewalk just drawing pictures. Like your top 3 MCs.
Man might have Asperger's, man. Like, get in the booth, Andre. He's probably like, the flowers and painting shit. Trying to get his mind off that shit.
Get out of the Bape store, get in the booth.
It's Erykah Badu's Poom Poom, man.
The curse of Erykah?
Yeah, man. When you get in there, like, you just... I remember before, what's his name? Common. Boy, once he got in that thing, he started wearing like those like Rasta beanies.
The Rasta beanies and turbans at the same time.
What are you doing, Common? Like, something about that
he just went funkadelic. He went funkadelic after Badu, man.
That Baduism does something to you. So
yeah, that album was whack. I remember that album back then. Had the one good single, the "Come Close, Baby" song. Come close to, and the rest of that album, I remember listening to it back then. It's a different time though. I gotta go back and listen to it now. It was a different time then. When I heard that, I was like, the fuck they do to Common?
Back to Hamilton, Casey.
Yeah, let's get to the review, man. So I saw this thing was like on, I kept seeing commercials for it selling out all over the place. The stage show in New York, constantly sold out, getting 5 out of 5s. I had no idea who Hamilton was. I'm not American. I don't care. And but yeah, I saw all these things about this. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe one day I'll check it out. Came to Toronto. Shit was sold out constantly. So I did not go see it. I have Disney Plus. I saw this thing showing Hamilton. I was like, oh, cool, finally. I'll get to check it out. So we finally got to check it out. Now we're going to give our thoughts on this movie now.
A lot of lyrical miracle raps for me, man. I couldn't handle all that.
I liked it. I only saw the first.
And then the crowd's like 50-year-old white people going like, yeah, in the house. All right.
See, I didn't see the crowd, but I did.
No, you don't see the crowd, but like that's what the crowd is. Them tickets were $3,000.
Jeez.
Selling a nut just to watch Hamilton.
And to think, I stopped watching it at the intermission.
I was like,
this is a good movie. I'm gonna check back. I'm gonna get back to this, and I never got back yet. Might watch the rest tonight. But what I saw was good. I liked some of the raps that they did, like the "I'm not giving away my shot." I'm not giving away my They had some good stuff in there. Like the messaging was cool in it. I did not know that. I didn't know Hamilton. So seeing the story, I was like, is this shit real? He had that much brothers around him this whole time? He was Latino? Like, I don't know.
Nigga, no.
I know. I know they're all white.
Allegedly, like people say.
Yeah, allegedly.
People say that Hamilton may have had some black in him, and they're saying it for racist reasons. Let me tell you what they said. Why they say it? They're like, because he was born in the islands and his dad left him. I was like, so they automatically like, his dad was black and left him, and then the mom, she died when he was 11. But he was really smart, and he was able to get to this like school.
Nice.
And I think it was in New Jersey. And that's how he came to America, because of his intelligence. But
so did he leave the islands or did he leave England? Because I thought it was England he left.
It was a British. It was a British West Indies. So the Brit owned those areas of the West Indies.
Oh, so he's a Caribbean man.
Yeah, he's a Caribbean man.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. They didn't make that clear.
But he's white, allegedly. But ever since his dad's a deadbeat, they want to paint him as like, oh, nigga went out for cigarettes? Definitely black dad. That's what they're trying to do. They're like, oh, Well, since his
Man
dad
stepped out for a Lucy?
it definitely has to be a black daddy since his dad abandoned him. That's a black man.
That's horrible.
Yes. So, Lin-Manuel Miranda, he wrote this a couple years. And he wrote it sometimes on the subway, sometimes when he was working on other projects. He used to be on the electric company back in the day. That was like the C-list version of Sesame Street.
Oh, okay. I ain't never heard of that shit.
No, okay, that's American shit.
I was like, okay.
Oh, indeed. And then
right.
I like the cast. Like they had David Diggs from Blind Spotting.
Yeah,
he did
he
a
was
really
great
good job
with the French accent. Man was rapping in a French accent. Come on, that was dope.
That's that Canadian in you. That you want that je ne sais quoi.
like tabac.
Jonathan Griff. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. He played King
from,
George. He's from Mindhunters.
Oh, okay. He was okay. His
I
style.
liked him as the king because
I just saw the singing parts. He bodied the singing parts like when he was in there.
He did good. And that hat was so heavy. That's why he kind of had to walk like crisscross, so he wouldn't fall. Like the hat wouldn't fall. And then that spitting that he was doing, that wasn't planned. Like he said that he sweats a lot.
That reminded me of like how Hitler like started spitting when he was yelling and talking, or when Napoleon went like, but no, like Napoleon when he was losing it and people are saying he was yelling so hard, slamming at the mouth, you know, before he went to chaos and madness. You know what I mean? So
yeah, people are trying to like equate that to the king being mad, and they're like, "Oh shit, that's really dope." And he's like,
just doing it by accident.
He's like, "Yo, I did that shit by accident, man."
Yeah. His singing style reminded me of Yellow Brick Road. What's that dude's name again from England?
It's like Beatles. It's like 1960s.
Elton John.
Yeah,
remind me of Elton John.
Yeah, the Monkees. So, it kind of sounds like the Sleepy Jean song from the Monkees.
Okay, I don't know that song.
Sleepy.
But it just reminded me of Elton John, like the style.
Yeah, it's like that 60s
very British
invasion type.
I like the way they did that. Like they took the music that would kind of match in a, you know, in a way and put it for him because he's from Britain. It was kind of a dope idea. The rapping was good. It had some like it seemed like they used some Eminem flows, some styles from M.
Man, that sounded like some Eminem Logic, lyrical Logic shit, man. I was
watching it and I was like, did Logic help write this thing? Because the raps are so Logic. You know what I mean? Like, who wrote the raps with them? I don't know. We gotta look. But
Lin-Manuel wrote them shits.
Let us know on the Facebook fan page, man. If y'all are
nigga, I just told you Lin-Manuel wrote them shit.
Nah, man, he ain't write all that.
He wrote it.
By now.
He wrote. He composed. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he did all of that. Yeah, that's what I'm just like. I'm giving this man his props. He did so well on this. That's why they hired him for Moana. He did like almost all the songs on Moana.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that man.
Who's he again?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
But what did he? Like how? Okay.
He's a composer. He's a writer. He's a rapper. He did everything for this shit. He wrote it, composed it. He helped with some of the choreography. This was like a dream. This was like, you know, make it or break it for him. He did this, and he also did Into the Heights, which is also going to be adapted into the film. It was supposed to come out this year, but you know, since what's the name? Rona, that's not happening anymore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, ever since that, this Hamilton propelled him to other things. Like he was in Mary Poppins Returns. Because they saw Hamilton, they're like, yo, this dude's dope.
He's the main guy in this show. Okay.
Yeah, he did everything.
Holy shit, this guy killed it.
So yeah, he wrote the raps, he composed the music, he wrote the story. The story they took from a it's not a screenplay, but it was the story of Hamilton. I think it was written by one of his grandkids. It was an autobiography, and he just took from that. But one thing they avoided in this was they purposely avoided the slavery. So they had like black people playing white people because what they wanted to do was show America then, but portrayed by what America looks like now.
Oh, okay.
So that was the ideal of that. But the avoidance of slavery, they kind of did that because the real life Hamilton, people would try to like pride him as being abolitionists. But the truth was, they say that he never owned slaves, but I did some research. He was part of the New York Mini Mission Society, and they have some receipts for him buying 2 slaves. They claim that he bought it for other people, But he bought 2 slaves for $250.
Wow.
For the price of like some nice Jordans, he got 2 black people.
Man.
Now, his grandkids deny that, but they have the receipts that he bought those 2 slaves, and they're saying that, he didn't own it. And apparently, he also had a slave that was given to him from his mom, and he claims that he didn't own that as well. And he also married rich. He basically married, like, Paris Hilton.
Yeah, I saw it in the show.
Yeah, she was like a socialite, but they owned a ton of slaves, too. And he would help them with, like different, like, business deals with, like, selling them and whatnot.
Hamilton, you dirty dog.
Dirty bastard. So they try to act like he's this big abolitionist with slavery, but in reality, he was indifferent. He didn't really care. He wasn't for it or against it. He was just like, I don't need it. And allegedly, he was bisexual too. He was dicking down somebody named John Lawrence. Jeez. Who was
what else you find tooth comb than that?
I'm finding everything, man. He was very
he was a cuck.
He was very close friends with him, and they would write letters to each other, and the letters would be like, he would write some shit about how he misses his body and shit like that.
Wow.
You ain't writing your homeboy them abs. My G.
Unless they were being like Young Thug and they were trying to be like sarcastic and make him uncomfortable.
My G.
Unless they're, like that, the white boy jokes, like they were ahead of their time with the white boy jokes. And he knew his wife was gonna see it. He knew his friend's wife was gonna see was Mako in his letters, so he'd be like writing some fuck shit just to, fuck with them.
My dude, keep that body tight, son.
He was ahead of the curve, man. Nah, he's straight. He's ahead of the curve. He knew his wife was reading those letters. He's like, all right, I got something for her. Let's see what she does when she sees this.
She gonna see some interesting shit in here, my dude. Keep working out, son.
Stop being fast. Shake up the house a little,
And did he cheat on his wife? Because that's what I was peeping from the...
I got up to the intermission. It looked like he was about to dig down the curly hair girl. But it didn't get there yet for me. So I was going to ask you the same thing. I didn't want to spoil it, so,
allegedly he had some affairs out here in these streets, man. There's also a deleted song where he was going to talk about, like a debate over slavery. But, once Emmanuel did more research on Hamilton, he felt that it was, like, disingenuous to try to make him, like, this, like, black slavery savior when he was indifferent to slaves in general.
It's because Emmanuel was the lead character and he was in the forefront of this thing. He's like, holy shit, I can't make myself look bad. Yeah. So let me just make him look better because it makes me look better. That's what I'm hearing right now. Because it's like, if you're going to tell a story, tell the real story. We're in 2020.
So there's a couple things they kept out because like...
Nah, man. Loses ratings for that.
Him being a founding father and writing, 51 lines of... What ended up being the Constitution out of the 84, because they compare him to people like John Adams, John Adams spoke out against that's Samuel Adams.
Oh, Native American.
So
fuck your history.
John Adams spoke out against slavery, and Benjamin Franklin, he used to own slaves and he used to be for slavery. But the older he got, he was like, man, this is some fucked up shit. Maybe I shouldn't be for slavery, and he would speak out against it. But your boy Hamilton, quiet as a mouse, didn't say shit.
He sounds like an opportunist.
He was like, fuck that noise.
Yeah, man. The hell?
And George Washington owned slaves too, and they had the black guy playing him. And there's a line towards the end where they talk about slavery, and the actor playing George Washington, he decided to make George Washington bow his head down in shame because he owned slaves. My thing with this is I feel like they try to make the forefathers greater than what they actually are.
Yeah, and looking at it now with all the information you just gave me, I was gonna talk about the cool way that things were spinning on the stage to make it look really nice and all that, but then yeah.
With this being said, Casey, I got an idea. Are you ready to jump down this rabbit hole of madness with me?
I'm already going no parachute. Let's do it.
I want to make a movie about the Confederates owning slaves, but I'm going to get black people to play the Confederate soldiers.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 50 Cent to play General Lee, and all the slaves will be played by white people. It's going to be a hip-hop, I want to keep my slaves Confederate story.
Why don't you ask Irv Gotti, because he did something like that.
Are you down with this?
I'm down.
Down with this?
BET signed up for Irv Gotti's show like that already, so yeah.
That's just a show. I'm gonna do a damn musical about that. Like, you ain't taking my shit. You can't renege on my nigs. That's what's gonna be a song like that.
Yeah.
These nigs belong to me.
Damn, man. But he wrote his ass off. Dude did his thing in this. It was good. It was good. I'm okay. I want to go down a little rabbit hole. Why did Disney feel like this is something that's parallel to what their message is, to want to sign this and show it on the streaming service?
I think because they own the rights to it and they're going to sell it and show it on theaters. But since they don't have any content right now, they're just like, let's get them happy with this. Because you got to realize, Hamilton was a phenomenon. I told you the tickets were $3,000.
Yeah,
this taping alone was from 2016. So but Hamilton has been hot in the streets for a solid, I want to say 5 years, where you could barely get tickets. And it's not touring right now, of course, because of COVID-19. And also the original cast, like what you see right now with Lin-Manuel and Leslie Jones, it's all changed up. So you to see the magic of the original cast in their prime and see what the hype is for free, it was a good opportune moment to do that. Yeah.
Like they did a good job with the focus, like using the camera to focus on what you should be looking at while they're talking, or to put people in the background, make them fuzzy so you could see something happening that you're supposed to see.
Did you notice some of the continuity issues? Because I think the song, it was one of the women, I think it was Eliza. She was singing her song where it's going around, and at some moments she has a flower on her chest, other moments it didn't. Because what they did, they took 3 different tapings. They did one with no audience, and then they had 2 with the audience, and then the actor Jonathan Griff or whatever that played King George, he wasn't supposed to be there because another person already replaced him. But they begged him like, "Yo, man, we really want the original cast. We know that you're not even part of the cast right now, but could you come just for this taping?" Yeah,
and they did separate shots.
Yeah, they did separate shots, and
it looked like it.
And he did that spit. You can't get that spit magic from anybody else.
Yeah. It was so good. I was like, geez, I would see this live, but it's always sold out at the time, you know? But what I was saying was, do you see this as parallel to what you think Disney is? And is this what you want to... Like, why would Disney... I know it's going to make money and it's big.
It's a musical and has good quality, so yeah, that's what Disney is known for back in the day, musicals.
And is this what you want to see more from Disney, or do you want to see something growth, maturely from Disney?
You got to think of Disney as more than just the films, because they do musicals as well. I've seen Aladdin. They've did Lion King for years.
Lion King, yeah.
So who knows? Maybe Hamilton will open the doors for more. Not just that, more musical Broadway performances to get sent to Disney in that same form of Hamilton, where it's 4K high quality for the people who can't afford to see it in theaters. They can get the same Broadway experience through Disney Plus.
Yeah, I like it. I like the strategy. I like that it's doing this, because it allows me to be able to see this thing and makes me want to see other types of musicals. So it's great. It does remind me of old Disney cartoons. So it's on the same parallel way that Disney does tell their stories and what they show. Now, so I do like it.
I see people saying this is like I saw Double Toasted. They said this is better than sex. I ain't gonna go that wild, but I for what it is, I liked it, but I'm not a fan of musicals. But I respect it for the level of work that Lin-Manuel put into it, the quality of production, to capture the colonial era of America, and the
staging, the way the
staging,
stage move.
How the stage would move like turntables, and like you stated before, and how the backdrops would grow, it started becoming slowly industrial as the story went on. Yeah.
So I definitely I enjoyed what I saw up to, and I honestly do want to go watch the rest. I just weather got nice out, so man's had to make some moves. You know what I mean? So, but I'm definitely gonna check out the rest. I'm definitely gonna check out the rest.
You want to do a bad movie review real quick?
Yeah, sure. And then I want to talk about the Silver Surfer cartoon on Disney.
I fucking forgot to watch it, man.
That's okay.
But I want to talk about a bad movie. So before we go with Hamilton, I'm going to give it, even though I ain't finished all the way, 4.5 out of 5.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say out of 10. I was like, madness. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's definitely up there. I give it a. This guy has like a wig on or something. Doing this here. Yeah, I give it a solid 8.5 for now. Where it's at right now, because I'm still at the intermission. I got up to that, so I got.
So when you finish the last part where he gets shot, you're like, ah!
We'll see. But yeah, I'm excited to see what else happens in it.
I can't
spoil
like, how long?
Like 4 hours?
It's 2.5 hours.
2.5?
Yeah,
no, I think
that
it's
shit long, man. I took an intermission break when they told me to.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta pee.
I'm still on that intermission break. So yeah.
My wife finished it without me talking about, you told me to. Lying.
Damn.
Lying on you, boy. All right, switching gears to shitty movie review.
Let's do it.
All right, so I told you I never really watched these Friday the 13th movies, and Saturday I started watching them. And as the day went on, I kept getting drunker. Mm-hmm. So I watched the first. I watched the second one. This is good. I like the continuity of the story. Got to the third one. Got to the fourth one. Got to the fifth one. Then eventually, Casey. You
hit New York City?
I hit Jason Takes Manhattan.
That's what I was talking about. That's what I was telling you about on the phone when you were telling me you're watching.
You told me that on the phone.
Wait till you hit New York.
And I was like, I got to see this madness.
Yeah.
It was the dumbest shit I think I've ever seen in my life.
And what did he do? What was it? One hit?
It wasn't even like good stupid. It was just stupid, man.
But the fight on the rooftop. It was on the rooftop, right?
He didn't get to New York until the last 30 minutes, man. He didn't take shit. He barely took Manhattan. He took a glimpse.
Yeah, exactly.
He took a glimpse at Manhattan.
He drove by from Jersey, basically. He drove by.
If he went to the Bronx, he would have whooped his ass, man.
Where did he even? I gotta see that again. What state? What was it? In Manhattan? He went to.
He just went to Manhattan. He didn't go to the Bronx. He didn't go to
Brooklyn.
He really just went to Manhattan.
He didn't go to Staten.
He walked through Times Square. He kicked some guys like stereo, and then killed like one other person while he was there and got beat up.
They were way out of ideas at that point, man.
I was like, what's Jason? He was on a boat for like 90% of the movie.
The first two were good though. The first one with his mom, and then the second one where he actually awakens and comes out.
Yeah, he had the potato sack on his head.
That was great, man. Those two were great movies. But
like,
after that, it just started getting
where
messy.
He died and got hit with lightning, and once he got hit with lightning, that Negro turned supernatural. He started teleporting. He started punching people's hearts out once he got hit with lightning. That shit was dumb. I was like, y'all shouldn't, because the dude killed him, dug him up, and the pole went through his chest, and then he got hit with lightning, and that brought him, that gave him superpowers. I was like, if he just left his ass dug in the ground, and he didn't get struck by demon lightning, he would have been straight. That's on you.
But Jason is classic for when you take the time. Like the time, he was definitely classic. I was never scared of Jason as a little kid because I was like, yo, he's killing teenagers. I'm 5 years old. My older brother and sister are fucked. So I was like, yo, this movie's great. I was watching this shit like, this is amazing. Classic standout moment that I remember from that movie, I think it was Jason 2, when the girl's in like the orange tent and he grabs the tent and starts hitting it against a tree. You remember that part?
That wasn't 2. That was like
part 2?
That's the later ones.
Maybe part 3?
Nah,
it's all a big. It's all a big.
It's all a big blur. It's in the 90s.
It's all a big blur memory for me. Yeah.
I think it's Jason Goes to Hell when
I saw. No, they redid it in Goes to Hell. But that was like a classic moment when she was in the tent. He just grabbed the whole damn tent and was like, bitch, ah! And he started hitting the tree. I was like, oh my god. That was the one point I was like, Jason's scary.
Jason's a savage, man. I think Jason, he was ready to kill a kid.
The homies, man. Jason, Freddy Krueger were the homies when I was little, man.
Freddy would talk that shit, though.
Yeah, man. Freddy was great.
Freddy would hurt your self-esteem and then try to keep you like, you're a dusted bitch, and I'm gonna claw you.
Yeah. Say no dreams, it's a nightmare now. I'm about to talk
I feel
shit.
like Dave Chappelle could play Freddy right now. And
oh, God, that'd be a classic.
That would be great, because he'll talk.
I would love that.
The funniest shit, like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah, Dave Chappelle as Freddy would be like the greatest thing.
That's what the streets need, man. Because,
that amazing.
I was talking to my wife about Candyman because I was like, yo, Candyman don't have no morality. He killed a mentally challenged kid and gutted him from his booty hole. I was like, at least Jason and Freddy don't fuck with no, never mind. Freddy fucks with little kids.
Does he? Maybe when he got older.
He touched little girls.
I don't remember that. It was teenagers.
In the movie, he kills teenagers, but before he died it was little girls. That's why they burnt them alive. They're like,
yeah.
He's a nastiness, and they burnt them alive.
Imagine seeing that scene recreated with Dave Chappelle. No, nigga, no! Dave Chappelle would be another level. Because it'd be comedy and ultra violence. It'd be like, holy shit.
So we got Chris Rock redoing Saw. Let's get Dave Chappelle to redo Friday 13, man. No, to do Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
But it should be like Freddy versus Jason versus Michael Myers. And Michael Myers is Nicolas Cage. Like the mask comes off and it's Nick Cage. It's like, oh no!
Why?
Put the mask back on. He's like, no, it's time to get crazy.
Why is Nicolas Cage in this case?
Because he's intense. Yeah, that'd be good.
That's what the world needs right now.
Just go straight for it, man.
So yes, I'm casting Dave Chappelle as Freddy Krueger in my mind.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah,
and it's a beautiful thing, and I want it to happen.
Yeah. But out of all the Jasons that you watched,
this was the worst and the most memorable because it was so bad.
I might have to watch that again. Where's it showing on?
Netflix. It's on the you know where. That's where it's at.
Theskimaskway.
Watch that shit. It was
Thought I forgot about that.
What I saw like actresses like Kelly Hu on there who plays she was an X-Men too. Like all these like actresses and actors that went on to bigger projects, and I'm like, damn, man, you had to partake in Jason Takes Manhattan just to get your career going.
That was a cat got killed on film.
You had to do it, man. You had to pay your dues, man. Anything else you wanted to add? Because that was my shitty movie.
I want to talk about a very underrated cartoon that I think if everybody has Disney Plus, you should check out at least. It does have the corny vibe of an old cartoon, yes. But this shit was deep. The Silver Surfer. Oh my God. I thought that shit was garbage when I was little. It's good. It's a good watch, man. This guy goes through so many different levels of mental freedom and slavery and trying to break out of that shit. Holy, it's like he's a therapy session. That's what that shit is, man. Honestly, it's another level of like of a character in a comic book, in my opinion.
I only see two cast members.
I honestly feel like the the creators of MCU, they watch that cartoon and are like, how can we put this on film and get people to understand what we're trying to do? Okay, we have Iron Man, he's doing great, and Captain America and all them. Let's bring space in slowly so people can understand what the hell's going on when we bring in Galactus. Because if we just bring Galactus in, people are going to look at it like the Green Lantern and they're going to be like, this is so corny. What the hell is this? So they're slowly they're giving you the Creed, the Skrulls right now. You know what I mean? In the movie. So now people know who they are. They have the toys. So when you see like Silver Surfer and Galactus and everything that happens in this story, it's like it feels like, oh, okay, I know that character. I know this character. Before when I saw this, I was like, who are these half-ass characters that are just throwing in this cartoon? Because they don't have X-Men. Thanos is in there and he's a Batman. I was like, yo, what the hell? Thanos beats the shit out of Silver Surfer. I was like, damn, I'm sad they killed Thanos in the movies. Because we're not gonna get to see this. But you know what I mean? Like the cartoon is going good. And it makes me want to reread the Silver Surfer comic books. I didn't know it was that deep.
The movies always take place before the events of Infinity War.
Yeah, but that loses that edge of like that HBO built and for our expectations of anybody could die at any time that we're so used to now.
Black Widow is about to come back from the dead, man.
Watch, we're gonna be watching in our review of Black Widow. We're gonna be like, yeah, we knew no one was gonna die, so you know, you know what I mean. So
Black Widow's just there to set up her like passing the mantle down to her little sister.
Spoiler alert, Akil! God damn you!
No spoiler. That's just,
I'm just joking.
I'm about to say this is me watching the trailer.
I'm just saying that from now on because Illegal Opinions said I was the spoiler guy.
Spoiling ass Casey, man. But, this man looked me in my eyes.
I heard that. I'm here having a nice drive in the city. Like, let me put on a nice podcast.
Man, look me in my eyes, ready to spoil. Damn you, Casey.
I'm like, so did you see that movie yet?
Did you play Final Fantasy VII yet, the remake? Oh, you didn't finish it, huh?
And he was just an innocent bystander. Like, no. I'm just.
We finna the spoil.
Yeah, exactly. Well, nigga, hurry up, kill him off, cause spoil it.
Get your cheeks ready, cause we finna the spoil.
Do you know who your daddy is? Because I'm fine-tooth combing that online right now. Spoiler alert, baby. Got something special for you.
Spoiler alert, it's me,
He ain't who
nigga.
he thinks it is. But nah, man, check out Silver Surfer, man. If they could put that on film and pull it off,
They can't.
the only corny thing
can.
Well, they introduced the whole galaxy now, so
And
if they even showed the storyteller, like they showed the Watchers, they showed like in this cartoon they show everything, and it's too much for my little kid head when I saw that when I was like 10 years old. I'm like, who the hell is this in space? The hell is this? But the movies have done a perfect job of saying who each of these characters are. So when I saw this cartoon now, I'm like, oh shit, this guy's in this. You know what I mean?
KC, once they integrate the X-Men and Fantastic Four and do a good job with that, then I'll have faith in this. But as of now, I'm just like, I don't know about this new MCU, man.
I know.
All my
but they
homies
brought
are gone.
space in.
All my homies are gone. Cap gone. Iron Man, DED, he dead.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, we don't know. He might be back. He might not be back.
Sony's
Star-Lord.
Sony's like, almost had him. Almost had him.
They're talking about we might get a new team of Guardians. So I'm just like, damn, they might switch people
Lord.
out soon.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna have to.
We're gonna have to just like hold on to Captain Marvel and her unlikable personality.
Brie Larson, just be yourself.
Captain Karen, we have to hold on to.
But Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four Part 2 was amazing. He was the best part of that crappy movie. You remember that movie?
I do.
Movie sucked.
Disney Plus.
But Silver Surfer was amazing in that. You remember that? Imagine that.
I like how they had a black man do the voice, but they had a white man play the Silver Surfer. In person.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching Silver Surfer. I was like, this is a black guy, man. He sacrificed Wakanda so that they didn't kill off Congo. You know what I mean? He saved Congo, and he's like, "Yo, I'll show you other places that you could get slaves." And he regretted it after with fucking Galactus.
Silver Surfer was like Nat Turner, man. He's a revolutionist, man. After, yeah.
He started turning
on them. He's like, I ain't gonna listen to Massa no more.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. He's like, I ain't no slave. And it's all different layers of people being controlled, like different layers of control and slavery. That's what each episode basically is.
My thing is, why is Galactus always just giving anybody his power, man? Like everybody, like even Frank Castle schemed and got Galactus's power.
He's a crackhead, man. He's a rich crackhead.
I need that food.
Exactly.
I needs me a planet, baby.
He's the ultimate. He's an ultra consumer. He's
the biggest crackhead ever. He's like, I'll give you all my power. I don't care.
He tricks himself. He's like, okay, Silver Surfer got me, so I need another Silver Surfer to do what Silver Surfer is doing.
How many people have schemed on him?
That good in my life.
Crackhead.
Silver Surfer brought the good crack. Brought that good heroin. You ain't never ate like that before.
In your face, fantastic, Frank. We got an analogy for you right there. Galactus is a crackhead.
Yes. He is a drug addict. Ultra consumer, man. So yeah, when he broke open Silver Surfer opened him up. He's like, yo, I need that meal again, man. I needs that.
He's like, that's a sweet ass planet, baby. You got more? And then Silver Surfer's like, shit, I gotta find one with no inhabitants real quick.
But imagine if
he's like, what the inhabitants taste like, baby? Can I put hot sauce?
They got salt on there? They got hot sauce?
The thing is, like, you just see his shadow over Earth, and they're like, what is that? They're like, is that a hot sauce bottle? And this fool probably pouring hot sauce on Earth, licking his lips and shit. About, Earth about to be tasty as a bitch, boy.
How would you have felt if they stretched out the Infinity Gauntlet whole situation even further? Like, if we didn't get the ending we got from Endgame, and they said, like, something else happened, and they stretched all that out. And they put the Silver Surfer story in there because, like, it ain't
been cool with Galactus.
Because Silver Surfer gets the glove. You know what I mean? In the comics, I remember he's the one who gets the glove, and then after Warlock and all that story, Warlock gets it, and he goes away. But there's a story where Silver Surfer, I think, gets the glove.
So, yeah, we don't even have Adam Warlock yet, so
that's what I'm saying. So they're so far. The problem with the movies is the actors can't stick around long enough for the amount of content that the Marvel can give. It's
demanding on their body. I know Hugh Jackman was sick of being Wolverine. He's like, I'm sick of these damn egg whites.
What an entitled little
man! Entitled my ass. That shit sucks, man. Trying to get a hamburger from time to time.
Oh Lord! Imagine that you get paid to work out You don't have to think about what you're eating.
My
You're a
man
super
probably got
millionaire.
intermittent fasting all the time. Probably got massive headaches. Probably wants to drink a beer from time to time. Yes.
Poor baby.
That's why homeboy from Twilight looks so sloppy now. He said, "Fuck this noise."
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
He's like,
yeah,
it ain't what's it? Tell a lot, and they're eating every cheeseburger right now.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody.
He's like, I ain't starving myself. Shit.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
me
that
as
ain't
I
right.
am.
Starving yourself is wrong. I never expect Wolverine to look like. That's the problem. Like, I don't expect them to have to look.
He
like
looked
that
crazy looking in the Wolverine movie. Like he had veins everywhere. He looked hungry. Like all that. That was hungry. That was like, hungry. Because the craft table is probably right behind the director.
And the cameraman
Cameraman eating burgers and shit, sniffing it. And then he has to eat a lettuce wrap.
And they have donuts on the sets too. They have donuts, all kinds of shit.
I'll be mad as hell, yelling and stabbing people. He probably used real claws one thing. He probably really stabbed somebody.
Yeah, he was probably really trying to hurt people on that.
That's hangry. When you hungry and angry, that's next level.
But why do we put such an expectation on people having that look on the big screen? Why do we as people?
Because we want that comic book physique to be real. Even with Batman,
though.
I guess we're looking for a 6'4", 250-pound muscled man.
That was bullshit back then too. Like that was like sexist back when girls' waists were like this thin and then their breasts were bigger than their heads. Remember in like the 80s and shit in comic books?
Yes, it was.
Super sexist. I don't know, man. I think we need to move past that in the filming industry too. We're like caught in the 80s with the filming industry still. Like that old.
Even with Batman, you expect a certain physique with Batman because he's a crazy person who literally works out all the time and trains.
I honestly expect a detective, a really good detective ninja.
You want a skinny ninja so you don't want that crazy, like, I work out all the time, I'm crazy person that.
I'd rather someone who looks like a UFC fighter kind of look than a jacked, like, 80s drawing look.
What if I look like I'm a recovering meth addict and I was in the Twilight movie?
Sure, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, you got the sparkles on your chest.
Because that's what we got right now, baby.
Yeah. Watch you pull that movie off. Yeah, I'll fine tooth comb.
He'll pull it off. I think acting wise, but we're gonna see. There ain't gonna be no Batman shirtless scene where you're just like, damn, that nigga swole.
I don't gotta see these motherfuckers shirtless. I don't care.
It's not for. That's not for us. Who's
it for?
Why you think Zack Snyder showed Ben Affleck's butt cheeks in the shower? Who the fuck was looking for that in Batman vs Superman?
That's what I'm asking.
Not me, but somebody.
I already paid to see the movie.
Somebody out there was like, I want to see Batman's ass. To the point where in the Batman Damn comic, it's like, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna show you some bat dick. I'm gonna draw it for you. So that shit sold out.
This is a deeper thing about shallow society, like in my opinion. Like how people in the 90s used to be so against magazines and how they used to use photoshopping on magazines. And now we have Instagram where all these people who are fine-tooth combing everybody and wagging their finger at people back in the day are photoshopping their pictures, using all these apps to make themselves look better. They're doing the same lies that a lot of people were condemning and causing anorexia on people in the 90s for. Everybody's doing that shit. Most 98% of people are doing that now on Instagram and all these apps. So it's like a very big hypocrisy with this world, man.
So you want a crackhead skinny Batman, and I'm okay with that, Casey.
I said all that, and that's all you got from
That's
me.
what I got from it. I was like, this nigga hit me
No,
with a
man,
paragraph.
I just want a real-looking person. Like, just make him look
like
a person
needs to be
who's
able
kind
to
of
beat
fit.
the shit out of people.
Yeah, but like guys who do jiu-jitsu aren't like in amazing shape. They look pretty regular. You wouldn't know unless you see. But
Batman's supposed to just be physically intimidating when you look at him.
He's wearing a bat costume, dog.
In
the dark.
No
matter what he looks like.
Put muscle on you anyways.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we don't get too caught up. I think they use it for marketing for the commercials. Maybe that's what.
So there's a crime fighter that weighed 150 pounds, skinny as hell, tiny, but like, shit. I'm thinking of One Punch Man right now.
And that's a satire on all this stuff
exactly.
I'm talking about.
Like,
that's a satire on what I'm actually.
One Punch Man out here in these streets, like.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm not afraid of you, and then that he hit your ass with that one punch.
Yeah, that's actually a satire on what I'm talking about. But no, I'm just saying it's like such a shallow thing of the world. Like it shows the hypocrisy, and this whole cancel culture. We'll see what happens when everybody else has the power and what they do with their power.
They ain't canceling shit, man.
Time will tell.
With their selective, retroactive canceling where they want to cancel shit from 5 years ago. Oh,
watch when you have the power. You know what I mean?
Nothing. Don't cancel.
Watch.
Correct. That's my thing. Don't cancel. Correct people. Educate people. Don't cancel.
Exactly. Man. Yeah, man.
Unless I'm like a habitual rapist. That's the only time, because like R. Kelly, they tried correcting his ass so many times, but he's just he's just like, I like the girls though. I'm a bad still playing his music.
Man. I heard you get that joke off on there. They didn't even catch it.
No. I'm a bad.
I was like, Akil's killing. They ain't even catching it. He was telling you his pain. He was telling you in that song. Shaft didn't even know.
Nope. Shaft was like, what's this guy do with me? I ain't no bad man. Okay,
he's like, I'm the hero. This
is about me.
Man said he was born in these streets, hustled in these streets, touched things in the streets.
Touch a girl in these streets. Yeah. Hustled in these streets.
But yeah, man. Yeah, no, this is my little riff that I was going off of right there.
No,
what does Kanye call it? His conscious whatever.
Man, don't mention his name. He's running for president, man. Shut up, Casey.
Is he running for 2020 or what?
Yeah, man. Like every time you say his
Isn't
name,
it too late?
He grows wings or something when you say his name, like Red Bull, man. Don't say that shit, man.
He's Kanye.
Kanye's out. He waking up right to somebody. You rang, baby. Somebody said.
He's Bloody
Mary.
Say easy. Bloody Mary.
Yeah, he's like Candy Man. You say his name 3 times, and Mary show up. Yeezy, baby. Yeezy taught me.
Yeezy season once he comes back.
Yo, picture though the presidential mixtape would be fire though. He too bipolar though. Who wants a bipolar president? We already have a bipolar celebrity president. That shit ain't really working out for us.
So, he's not the first one y'all had. That's what you guys got to realize. He ain't the first racist president you guys have ever had. So.
He's the first openly racist president. He's like, the others like,
is he?
Keep that shit on the low, baby.
Is he? I don't know. There was a Reagan in the 80s talking about a whole new world order, pumping cocaine and heroin.
He's keeping that shit on the low, though. He was just like, say no to drugs.
Pretty openly.
Say no to drugs.
And pushing it in. Arrest them. Push it in. Arrest them. It's like, what the?
Now, you folks stop doing drugs. You niggas, stop doing drugs. Everything was a hidden agenda. We got to clean the street from these niggas and drug dealers.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, did he just say the N-word? I was like, nah.
Yeah. Whoa, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts, man. Go check out Silver Surfer.
In nerd news, Casey, somebody reached out.
They
want you to talk about Backy the grappler, and I haven't watched it because I heard that because I heard that they did Muhammad Ali Jr. dirty. I heard they beat the brakes off his ass.
I ain't gonna get into spoilers because people be saying Casey does be spoiling things. So nah, you gotta watch it. They don't do him dirty. They do something in a very interesting way to tribute Muhammad Ali in a weird way.
All right, I'm gonna watch
very original way.
I'm gonna catch up, and what you need to catch up on is Stargirl.
If you say Stargirl,
Stargirl.
God damn it, man! This guy is just. This man is pussy whipped by Stargirl.
My shit.
I can't be taping with this nigga on this Stargirl pussy man.
Sit down, Casey. Let me tell you about what happened.
Oh Lord!
Tell you about what happened real quick before we go.
You know what? I sit down and watch this show and I just hear Akil saying, "Watching Stargirl, huh?"
Nigga, you watching Stargirl?
Let me turn on F is for Family.
It's the best show on right now, nigga.
This show better be good, man, because you hyping this shit up so much.
Stargirl, just
if I see her in high school, I'm gonna be pissed.
She's in high school.
Some relationship shit.
No, none of that.
Oh, my boyfriend.
No, she got time for no boyfriend. She ain't got.
I like him, but she likes him too.
She's trying to save the world, baby. All right, and it just got renewed for season 2 because it was so good. So last episode of Stargirl, she got the brakes beat off of her, so they beat the shit out of her, and she's in a coma. She knocked out. She knocked out.
Alert.
Knocked out, baby. She's knocked out. Shut up, Casey. So her guardian comes this episode.
Oh Lord, is that her high school teacher?
No, her stepdad who builds the machines.
Oh shit!
The one that goes to the junkyard every episode. And I need that engine.
They're modernizing their kinkiness. Okay, CW.
Shut up, Casey.
Season 2 relationships are about to get serious.
No, it's not. They have no love triangle.
You wait.
So she got knocked out, and then homeboy, they had to. She was in her costume and stuff, so they had to get clever. So he couldn't just tell her mom that, your daughter's out here as a superhero getting the shit kicked out of her. So he took his favorite car with himself in it, crashed that shit into a pole.
Oh man. So he's having a secret relationship with his wife's daughter, and he crashed his car. Oh, his wife's with his stepdaughter.
It's his stepdaughter that he's training.
So he has a secret relationship with his stepdaughter,
shut up,
and he crashed his car to cover up his lies.
His lies of why she got beat up.
Oh, why it got beat up? Oh,
yeah, because she got beat up by that girl who's like Wolverine, like her face heals, and you think she old because she got some gray streaks in her hair, but she's young. But like, I guess it makes perverts feel good because they're like, oh, I'm looking at a high school girl, but she's not really. But she's not really in high school.
CW is a dirty, dirty, dirty pimp.
CW
and what he's gonna do, what DC's about to do, watch.
Season two now. When
they're gonna be like, oh, you like Stargirl, huh? You like her?
Love triangle.
Watch this hexagon triangle. Watch this hexagon really. Look what she's doing, you cunt.
Remember her friend?
Tide commercials. We need that Tide money, commercial money.
Don't do that to Stargirl, man.
That's what I'm gonna say when I'm watching season 2, and I'm like, I told Akil I didn't want to like this girl. Now I like her. I'm into this, and I'm watching her get banged out and whored out by fucking commercialism. God damn it, CW.
And the love triangle.
Hexagon triangle. A hexagon relationship.
Now, the ice dude, I forgot his name. Mm-hmm. That's a cold son of a bitch, man. That dude cold-blooded as hell. The one dude tried to leave the room. He said, nah. He froze that doorknob. Before the guy could even say anything, remember how Joker shot that man with a shotgun? Before he could even react?
I will never forget that. I have to get 5 minutes with Nolan because of that. I gotta talk to Nolan.
This guy didn't even directly kill the guy's wife. He's like, your policy did this, that did that. They killed my wife. And the guy, before he said I could apologize, he froze that fool. He fell to his knees and then broke into ice. I was like, you cold-blooded bitch. Before the man even said, look, man, I had nothing to do with them policies. He froze his eyes. He's like, nah, nigga. You were in the room when they signed the bill. You froze.
Yeah, bitch, yeah.
I was like, he's a cold-blooded bitch for that. I was like, and he killed the kid the episode before. Jeez. He froze the ground. He let that kid slide in front of a truck and get hit. That's some cold shit right there. Because the kid was a little slow. He's like, I like cards. He's like, all right. He's like, so he froze the street, and this fool was chasing the card because he does magic all the time. He'll slide in because homeboy just froze it, and he slid in front of a damn semi truck and just exploded. I was like, where are we gonna kill kids now, Stargirl? And the thing is, the kid
PG-13.
It's like a hard PG-14, and the kid he killed was one of his homeboy's sons, and he's just like, bro, I told you to join back the Injustice League. You out here bullshitting. You spend time with your son. You ain't got no son no more. Come back to the team, baby. My homeboy was like, no. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna stab you with this icicle because I'm a cold-blooded bitch. They got one dude. All he is a Southern stereotype, and he hacks. He's just like, oh, darling. He just has like a Southern, like, what's y'all's about to do? Like, they're not even in the deep South. And he's the only person with this fake ass, like fucking.
Aren't they in like San Francisco or California?
Yeah, and he has like that like beard, like twirling. Yeah, like Western. He's like, I'm gonna do some hacking, y'all. I'm like, where'd they get this fool from? So it's a colorful cast of villains. My favorite sports master though, because every time you see him, he's like, you getting your gains, baby? You working out, baby? You not working? You're not doing this? Like, he'll show up at the most like random times. Like the main character that Luke Wilson plays, he'll be going to like buy some like candy, and then here comes Sportsmaster. Wait, that's not on the diet. What you doing, son? Like, he just shows up like every other episode. Like, he'll show up randomly. Like, what are you doing? That's not part of the workout plan. And you don't know he's Sportsmaster until like the third episode. You're just like, yo, this guy's really about his fitness.
Spoiler alert,
bro. The show, bro. There you go. Bro. Come on, Akil.
Sam, he's letting you down, Sam.
God damn it, Akil.
I'll check out. After I edit this, I'll check out one more episode. Okay.
Man, watch 2 more. Stop being a hoe. You ain't doing shit.
CW's gonna fuck this show so bad.
I know, because like this is DC Universe and the budget is so high right now.
Yeah, I hope it continues.
And the special effects are so good, and I don't know anything about JSA, so I keep learning more about the lore. Yeah, you learn more and more.
Or whatever it was. I didn't know shit about that.
Yeah, I don't know anything about JSA besides like Green Lantern and Wildcat. So you keep learning more and more about the lore of JSA throughout the show. Yeah, because there's a guy with a sword that showed up. I was like, who the hell is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. But I just wish if they're gonna do this, I don't know, just get it all right and then start doing these things. It seems like DC's on the right kind of.
They're doing good with this. I'm just afraid that since
the Harley Quinn cartoon is good too. The Harley Quinn cartoon's pretty good too. So
that Batman episode is my favorite though.
I gotta see that still. But it has a new Superman movie that's coming out that looks good. The cartoon movie. And
I heard that Ben Affleck signed the deal with HBO Max.
I heard that he's coming back as Batman. Yeah, supposedly.
Robert Pattinson probably punching the air like Cuba Gooding Jr. and
Then his trainer walks in like, "Oh, you're training? Why are you training?
You finally training? No, I'm just upset, man."
Yeah, man.
Ben Affleck done got him a new Spanish.
We're all used to seeing him. Okay, so his energy's up.
Yeah, his energy's up, man. He's feeling that salsa in his life. He's feeling good. He's like, shit, man, I'm gonna do some push-ups and do this bat shit again, man. And she's younger than him, so he got to keep up with her.
Yeah.
Motivation in the gym right there.
Yeah. The Robert Pattinson one looks good. Hopefully they pull it off. I ain't gonna hate.
I ain't gonna hate. I'm gonna see it. I'm a Batman fan, so.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna see it, but that's Stargirl though.
As much as the mud he's getting thrown through right now.
That Stargirl though, baby, you gotta watch that, Casey.
I'll check it out.
Except Hourglass, that gotta be the worst power. You got super strength for an hour. That shit sucks. It's just like, fuck, man. I got 20 minutes.
Yeah, imagine you gotta drive over. Gotta drive over and pay parking to get to the street that you gotta get in the fight, and you're like,
you fighting somebody, man, and like you got
set the timer on the parking meter.
You got 10 minutes left. You're just like, damn, bro.
Set your clocks. Yeah, no, that sucks.
Because he'll fight in Sportsmaster, and Sportsmaster was looking at his clock and shit. He's like, all right, baby.
You got about a good 7 minutes left in you.
Sportsmaster had a car fall on him, and then he looked at his shit. He's like, you ain't got the time for this. I'm gone.
This is the most random show.
It is. It's random. The JSA are random. I don't even know who these guys are. Like the Injustice League, they're random. Brainwave, I never even knew who Brainwave was. He's like Megamind, pretty much. He's like, I'm gonna read your thoughts, and you're dirty. Read your dirty. And then there's one person that plays the violin. I don't know what she does, but she's be playing the violin all the time. No clues. So there's probably a nerd typing. That's actually Tigress. I don't know who that chick is with the violin.
Yeah.
But she just always played. But the southern gangster hacker.
Yeah,
he's hilarious. He don't do shit, and he got like one of those old school guns from Django. Remember when Leonardo DiCaprio's character got shot by that one dude, the doctor, where the gun just came out of his sleeve? He got one.
Sounds so familiar.
He got one of them sleeve like.
In Django, the main guy.
Yeah, he got one of them sleeve guns where they just come out your sleeve, them holster guns. I was like, what standoff are you going to be in where you just like, put her there, buddy, and you're going to go for a high five and you shoot him? Yeah, so he's
taking a quick look to see what else is popping on the news. But yeah, I don't know, man. This show sounds wild.
Yeah, it's good,
man. Sounds wild.
You got to watch it. If you're not afraid to have a kid get ran over by a semi-truck and show it, you got my vote. If you're not afraid for kids, because she's training still, to beat them unconscious, because that's how it's supposed to be. She shouldn't be out here winning. She don't know what she's doing.
Exactly.
She shouldn't be out here winning, and she ain't winning. Got beat the brakes off her ass. Old boy had to crash, and he got mad too. He's like, "That's my favorite car. It crashed."
I saw when she blew up the one car. I saw when she blew up the one car.
Well, the man had to crash his favorite car because of her. He's like, man, I love that car. Because all season he's working on that car. Yeah, he's working on that red car and he's working on his robot. And then like when she got hurt, he's like, son of a bitch, I gotta come up with some shit. and his wife, her mom's like, man, I ain't gonna get no pussy for a while. Let me come up with something real quick. So he crashed the car into the light post, make sure that he got hurt. They explain why she got the brakes beat off of her. And another thing that they did that I liked, the girl that she fought goes to school with her, and she's like, "Bitch, I know you Stargirl. That costume raggedy." And I knew she called her out. She's like, "You, your homemade costume. I know that was you, bitch."
Yeah. Okay. It sounds okay.
I was like savage. I was like, because it is a homemade costume. They show you like her making it in episode 2. That girl called her out. She's like, "Yo, raggedy ass homemade costume." Beat the brakes off of her.
Jesus.
Yeah, these kids savage, man. They ain't afraid to kill kids in this show.
Damn.
This show should be called "Fuck These Kids."
Well, I feel like I already watched it now.
No, you didn't, man. You gotta experience that shit, man.
Anything else happening in the news?
No, man. Somebody probably getting touched right now at IGN right now.
Lordness. Yeah. Shit is crazy.
IGN's, what's going on over there, man? Like a cesspool.
That's what I was saying before, man. It's insanity. Straight insanity.
I used to want to work at IGN, and I'm just like, nah, man. Y'all touching cookalooks out there.
Yep.
Doing too damn much. I'm
at least they fired them off.
For now, and another one just like, I'm gonna wait my turn to touch cookalooks. As soon as this dies off, I'm touching. Oh, another show you should watch. I forgot to tell you, Lock and Key.
Lock and Key. Okay, that's on Netflix, right?
Yes, sir. There's a little kid that's too fast with himself. Reminds me of my son. Just always touching stuff. They keep telling him, "Hey,
going in rooms you're not supposed to."
Rooms. So what are you doing, man? Because how it works is like these keys they call to you, and each key has like a different power. Like one you could unlock like people's minds. One you can use the key to open the door anywhere. Like you could turn it into a key and be like, "Oh, okay, I want to be on the Eiffel Tower when I open the door." So each key has an ability. And apparently all the keys have only been calling out to that little boy. So his fastness is just going around the house, just like smiling, looking for keys. And they're always like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Don't worry about it." And to make matters worse, it's the kid that played Georgie in It. So you're just like, oh man, this kid's always fucking up.
This kid's just everywhere.
I was like, this is the same kid doing dumb shit in It that got killed.
Is that on season 2 yet?
I think it's just season 1.
Season 1 on Netflix. Yeah, okay.
I'm only on episode 3 right now, but like it's going good. It's just I'm laughing at Georgie. I'm like, there he go. He was talking to a woman in a well, and she was telling him all this stuff to do with the key. I was like, there he go again. Yeah. I was like, he ain't learned his lesson. And he about to do the same shit. Listen.
What about Doom Patrol season 2? Would you recommend watching that?
That shit's batshit crazy. I don't know what's going on.
I enjoyed season 1. It got a little weird in season 1, but I enjoyed the way it wrapped up. It was good. It was a good watch.
Shit is batshit crazy this season.
Is it still on the DC streaming app or whatever, or is it on
baby HBO Max now, baby?
Oh wow, okay.
Fuck DC app.
You better check your pay stubs, make sure it's not coming out still.
Deleted that shit long time because Stargirl was on that, and then Stargirl's like, all right, we're gonna jump ship and like show this shit on CW, and then Doom Patrol, they're like, all right, we're gonna jump ship and show some of this on the HBO Max. So it's still on that streaming service, but it's also on because like, why would I pay for the DC when I can watch Stargirl for free on CW?
Yeah, so they didn't figure that out at all.
No, that app was dead. A mess. Yeah, they're probably gonna just include that with HBO Max at this point, like everything for that. Transfer over there eventually.
And I'll just wait for it to come on. I guess it's not going to come on Netflix now. I think the first season, Swamp Thing and all those things came to Netflix after.
CW just grabbed Swamp Thing. They're going to re-show the season 1 on CW in the fall.
Might as well put those commercial breaks in there, I guess.
Yeah, man. Make their money back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it for me. We're almost at like 2 hours. It's been a minute.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow, we killed it this time. If you want to, so like I said at the beginning, if you're still listening, if you want to be on the show, send us an email at thebacchanalsquad@gmail.com. That's the BACCHANALSQUAD@gmail.com. We're also on Instagram and Twitter at _Bacchanal and Facebook at the Bacchanal Podcast fan page. So mess with us, okay? Chop it up. Let's get to work.
Ditto to all that stuff Casey said. I'm gonna go play some Persona 5. Shit going good.
Persona 5. You know what I'm getting into? Battle Royale with Call of Duty.
Man, shut up, man. You sound like such a dude, bro. Me and the boys out here yelling homophobic slurs at each other and playing Call of Duty.
Oh my god, man. This one person was on Call of Duty when all this stuff first popped off, just saying
nigger this, nigger that.
Nigger. I was
oh
like,
my God, man.
Mute. I just I took my gun and I was just shooting him. Like he was on my team and I was just shooting at him. I'd go right by him and people would be shooting him, killing him. I'd just be like, oh, there he is on the map.
It's like he just heard the N-word and you gotta tell everyone.
Nigger.
Man. Log off.
Because they put a thing with in the loading screens.
The Black Lives Matter? Oh.
Yeah. So that like made more of these dumb racist fucking cucks come out and say this dumb shit. So
I'm good, man. Don't you start calling random people cucks now. I ain't trying to read no long I'm gonna get a 2-paragraph email about how I'm cuck shaming, and it's actually a kink.
But I did download a bunch of backlog games that I want to get into, like Mad Max.
You need to play Persona 5.
Bloodborne
again. Funny.
I beat Bloodborne a long time ago. It's one of my favorite PS4 games, but I never played the DLC. So I'm gonna start playing the DLC.
Playing the Old Town Road, the Old Town.
And Spider-Man DLC. I've been playing that now. I beat the first DLC, but I had the whole pack, but I never played it.
Them shits got bored, and I made it to the second DLC where like Moss keeps calling you. He's like, I could do this, Peter. And Peter's like, all right, yeah, cool, I'm busy.
Yeah,
man.
That's pretty much what's happening in the first one. He calls you like, what you doing?
What you doing, Peter?
Just chilling. He's like, oh, okay, never mind. It's like,
I can walk on walls now, Peter. He's like,
all
right, little black boy, that's cool.
Right. So that happens in the second DLC also?
Yeah, he calls you throughout every DLC telling you new shit he can do. He's like, I think I'm gonna jump off this building and swing. Yeah. You're like, don't do that, Miles. Don't do that.
But yeah, I'm just playing through the backlogs that I have. I think the last game I'm gonna get on the PS4 is the Ghost of Tsushima for sure. You know what I mean? And then I want to play. I want to play through these
Persona
backlogs.
5, man.
There's so many other games I have that I haven't beat yet. So I'm like, let me just slow down because I know I'm not gonna be touching my PS4 after the PS5 comes out. Let me just knock off these old games.
I'm gonna blow some dust off.
Nah, you're gonna be like, here you go, son. You won. November, you're gonna be like, here you go, son. And then you're gonna have your PS5 secretly hidden away in your room. Then you're gonna give him the PS4.
Like, I'm at this part. You played the Persona game before, so how this story
just a
starts?
little bit of the 4 Golden.
Okay, so how 5 starts is you stop this chick from getting raped, and the guy that you like hurt was like some rich, like he's either a gangster or a politician. So he sues you and all this stuff, and you get expelled from that school. So you gotta live with like a family friend. And this dude's like an old pimp that owns a cafe, and you have to sleep upstairs. He's like, you clean upstairs and make your own bed. I ain't gonna take it to school. You get to take the subway, you dirty bitch. And then there's one time where he has to take you to the school. He had me laughing because he had the pimp hat on and that shit was tilted to the side.
Yeah.
And he said, I ain't never had no man in my passenger seat before. You lucky. I was just like, damn, what am I supposed to be?
What's with the writing?
I was like, damn, bro. Like, he's so mad that I'm there. He's like, when you leave the building, make sure you flip the sign to open so they know to come in my shop. I'm like, damn, who they got me living with? Cat Williams? This guy's just mean as shit. He mean as hell.
Does it remind you of Final Fantasy VII, that same style of gaming where you run around, get to know the town, get to know people? Is it kind of similar?
It's kind of like that, but it's better than that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's way better than that. Persona is a 10 out of 10.
All right, maybe I'll give that a try.
Bro, I'm having sex with this doctor who's giving me like opioids that I don't need to be taking.
So you're basically rich in the real world. So
I'm taking those opioids because the thing is, what you take into the Persona world, like morphs. So I'm taking all these drugs. I'm buying all these drugs off of her. Yeah. And I take it into the Persona world, and that shit's like healing me 1,000 and shit. Like I'll get hit, and I was like, opioids. And I get healed up 1,000. And then I found another guy that sells like weapons to kids. And I'm just buying a bunch of weapons from him. He's like one of those crazy like Confederate people. He's like, oh, like, you know, the world. He like hates the cops and he sells like antique weapons. So I'm buying all these like swords and weapons from him, and I'm taking it into the Persona world. And the funny thing is, the Persona world in this game, you remember in 4, you go through the TV. In 5, it's an app on your phone.
Okay.
So you just hit up your friends and you just hit that button on that app, and then you could go into the Persona world. But yeah, I think I told you briefly about the first guy you fight. He's a pedophile. He's the coach, and he's trying to have sex with this one girl. And he blackmails her. He's like, if you don't give me the cheeks, your homegirl on the volleyball team, I'm gonna kick her off the team. So homegirl crying because she's like, yo, my friend's trying to get a scholarship. and she won't get the scholarship unless I give up the cheeks to this teacher. And this
homeboy,
God. Like she'll be walking to school, and homeboy's like, "Get in my car, I'm gonna drive you to school."
Jesus, that's dark.
this game's dark.
That's dark.
And like we went into I'm at the point now where I went into his mind, and I'm trying to change his heart. And that girl that he's trying to rape, she's in there, and she saw like in his mind like this homeboy. First of all, he walking around in his drawers with a king crown and a cape.
I like his style. I can't lie. That's kind of fly.
With half a chub, like he got a little bit of the meat showing.
Yeah, you gotta give him a preview.
He walking around with half a chub, his drawers, a king cape, and the crown, and then he has like a ghostly like version of that girl he likes in the bikini walking with him, and she's like, "What the fuck? That's what you think of me?" He's like, "Yeah, bitch." And he got women like tied up in dungeons, and he got dudes in dungeons too. I was like, "What the hell?"
Wow.
So that's just the first level.
Wow. This game is like what, a 60-hour game?
Yeah, it's long. You're basically like changing the R. Kellys of the world. You're changing their minds so they confess, or some of them kill themselves.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
deep.
know.
It's rated M.
Yeah.
It's $10
I might grab
right
it
now.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good price. Yeah, I'll see.
It's really good, though.
Cyberpunk, I'm going to get that on the next console. I'd rather let it just run smoother on the next console than get it on my PS4.
Persona's really good, man. Like, if you can get for $10, $20...
They gotta, like, these guys gotta say if they're backwards compatible or not, because I would be backlogging. I'd be playing a lot more I'd be buying a lot more games right now if I knew.
I think I told you this. Don't buy digital. Stop buying digital for a little bit, because that digital catalog may not transfer. It's going to be up to the publisher. So when like 2K might be like, yeah, Grand Theft Auto, but another company might be like, nah, nigga, I want you to rebuy this game again.
Yeah, but like what NBA 2K21 is doing is dirty, man. Like, they're making the Kobe game that they know with the Kobe cover, the special edition, way more money. And then if you want to upgrade it to the PS5 or Xbox One version, or Xbox, whatever the next thing is called, version, it's going to be another $20 or $30 on top of that to upgrade the game. Yeah. So they're getting your heart with the Kobe Bryant stuff. They're using Kobe Bryant to basically charge you more money for a game. And then if you want the upgraded version, they charge you even more. Yeah, that's some dirty. We
were supposed to end the episode, then you done pissed me off with this right here.
Screw it, man. Screw it. It's our podcast.
They're looking at what, $120?
They want money.
Oh my god!
And that's not even all the extra stuff that people usually would buy. This is a game where they can afford.
Vanessa Bryant, man. Is Vanessa getting that money?
No, she ain't getting a penny. This is a game they could be putting on for like $20 every year, and you just buy all the extras that you want. You know what I mean?
All they showed me was like new sweat technology. Like, look at Zion sweating, baby. Look at him sweating as he's dunking.
Yeah,
look at him sweating.
Because for the PS4, that one that came out, this parallel with PS4 and Xbox, was like the thing to show off. Like, this is how pretty my console is now. You know, the Forza. It was that kind of game. Yeah. So they know that coming to this thing, they feel confident enough to try to overcharge people.
I don't think it's going to be that big of a graphical leap. I think it's just going to be higher frames per second.
You'd be surprised, man. We're going to be very surprised with what we're going to see.
Graphically, you think so?
Yeah.
I don't. I think it's going to look like, I think PC, of course, PC is going to be ahead.
We are watching compressed sloppy frame rate stuff right now. We're not watching it at the actual like 48 megabytes per second HDMI plug-in to a 4K TV that is actually doing 4K, not compressional bullshit. We're gonna get the full thing.
I don't think it's gonna be that big. I don't think it's gonna be as big a leap as PS, 2 and PS3.
Nintendo, Super Nintendo, the 64.
Yeah,
no, I get that, but I think we're still gonna be very surprised with what we see. It's gonna be like when first time you played Killzone on
when I first played Call of Duty on 360, I was like, oh, because I remember playing the old ass Medal of Honor.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is.
Or like Killzone.
Better.
Remember Killzone on PS4 when that shit came out? It wasn't the best of games, but it looked beautiful. It was like, holy shit! And I give you that feel. I think. I don't think it's gonna be like mind breaking like 64 was to Super Nintendo, but it'll definitely be some pretty ass shit.
Well, guys, that concludes this episode. I'm gonna go play some I can't even talk. Some Persona.
Porno.
Some porno.
Oh, you gonna watch some porno?
Some porno.
Gonna be in the bathroom like, damn kids.
Now let them watch. Open the door, let them watch.
You're about to be a next Persona villain.
Yeah. We're going to go inside Daddy's mind and change him.
Yeah.
That is a dirty man. I didn't messed up my camera and shit.
You accidentally pulled it out. But yeah, man, this is the end of the show. Thanks everybody for watching.
With all the viewers, I'm surprised I could still pull out. Zing!
There you go, you're back.
I'm back.
Yeah, man. Thank you everybody for listening, man. We really do appreciate you. So this is what we love to do, man. And we're doing it. And thank you. And that's because of you guys. So thank you so much for listening. Thanks for watching. And write in the comments and tell us what you think if we're messing up. Tell us if we sound stupid, if you disagree.
Yes,
hit us up in all comments.
What was it? The Avengers review.
Oh,
how come these niggas can't figure out the continuity of why Nebula?
Look, nigga, they didn't even know the continuity in the movie. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
It's the same rules.
10, 20
it's
minutes.
The same rules as Dragon Ball Z, Casey.
Oh Lord, the shit is fake. We can't go back in time. They can make it whatever they want. So whatever.
Okay, whatever, Casey. You need to know the rules. Fucking up.
I saw you sarcastically messaging back that guy, like, or were you on his side?
I'm August Alsina. I'm snitching on him. Gosh, that gets me mad, man. He ruined that shit, man.
Yeah, he spoiled it for a lot of other people out there. All
Somebody
these
else
celebrities are gonna be scared that somebody's gonna tell on them even more.
Because some dude right now is about to slide into Jada. He's like, oh shit, she ain't gonna let me slide in.
Not just Jada, all these other girl celebrities, all these regular smuggler dudes, they're gonna be even more scared to mess with them because August had something to lose. They don't have nothing to lose. So now they're gonna be second guessing the guys who also have something to lose.
So you're not gonna out your relationship with Cardi B, Casey?
Hey man, what are you doing? Cardi B's loud mouth. That wouldn't stay secret at all.
Yeah, Cardi B will out anybody in that relationship.
Yeah, she outs herself. What are you talking about?
What celebrity relationship? Halle Berry, she old too.
Halle would be a good one for sure.
I'll keep that shit on the low.
Yeah,
tell my wife shit. I'll be like, who's paying for it? I'll be like, we got a sponsor.
Got a raise at work. What do you know?
I'm like, you got sponsored by your business. my wife probably let me too. She'd be like, you go out with your little friend to bring back some money. Oh, you going
I don't know how the mortgage is getting paid.
She's like, he just does that podcast. His little friends pay stuff.
Yes.
My sponsor, Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Who else is a sponsor I'm gonna throw out there? Who else is a sponsor? Look at some. What's another good one, Casey?
Another great one. Christina Milian.
Nah, we might need to sponsor.
Too young,
her.
Too broke.
She might need to sponsor. She might need to sponsor us.
Yeah,
man.
she would need a sponsor. Yeah.
We might need to get Madonna. She old and nasty.
Nah. I couldn't do Madonna.
You couldn't? She's 60. Them old legs can only take so much.
This is making me think of that Andre 3000 song.
What, dick down old one?
Nah, Pink and Blue.
Oh Lord, that sound like some geriatric poom poom. Pink and Blue. Come on, Casey, we're looking at our sponsor list of who else.
I'm looking for this song.
Looking for Pink
I don't know. Yeah.
Gal Gadot. She ain't got it like that though. That Wonder Woman money, I don't know.
Gal Gadot's nice though.
Shout outs to Colin Jost, man, because he got Scarlett Johansson. He don't even have to tell comedy no more.
Did he?
Yeah, he just be working just to work. He's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get out the house. I'm trying to be a kept man. I need my wife to get it together. Come up with a comedy special, damn it. I ain't trying to work no more. What you playing?
This is the song I was talking about. August, man, you messed it up. You don't know this song?
It sounds like age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah, they scratched that in.
Wasn't that from
about The Love Below?
Oh, okay. I was thinking of what's that guy's name? Frank Ocean. I thought he had something called Pink and Blue.
No. Yeah, this is a good song. But it's all about a young guy getting with an older woman and him liking that shit because she could teach him things.
Ooh. Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson for sure.
No, that's a
Janet
low
Jackson
one.
for sure.
Erykah Badu. No, I don't want Erykah Badu. She'd make me crazy.
I let her get me weird. I take the chance with Erykah. She can get me weird.
If you come on the podcast with your head wrapped in with incense, I'll be like,
Salam.
I'm like, oh, the Baduism got you.
I'm in a fucking, my feet are all wrapped together.
You show up with a dashiki on.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, Badu done got Casey, man. He ain't right no more.
This is true.
Ain't any old white women? Angelina Jolie.
Jolie for sure. Yeah.
Charlize Theron.
I don't know who that is.
That's Nah, I can't, man. People mad at her because she adopted a black boy and she makes him wear dresses.
Well, Madonna makes her son dance for Black Lives.
She was like dance, baby, for them Black Lives, baby. Yeah. Doing them Negro shuck and jive dances you got. Baby.
Yeah, but Jib, he got one. Snitching ass.
God, I guess he's
Claire Huxtable. Claire Huxtable.
No. Gabrielle, you married. Sanaa Lathan.
Hell yeah. The
Nia
new
Long.
generation older.
Nia Long.
That's an absolute.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to get sponsorships out here.
You can still hear the song okay in the background?
I sure can.
You can?
I can.
Okay, good.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
I said it. We putting politicians in there. Looking for some sponsorships. All right, that concludes this episode. It's 10 o'clock here. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
all right, y'all. Y'all be safe, man. We took up too much of your time.